What's up, guys, and welcome back. And today I'm going to be doing another Transformers Siege War for Cybertron toy review. And this time I have Megatron. Yeah, so I decided to go with robot, not robot mode this time. I decided to go with tank mode first because, well, I just figured it would be easier on me, and yeah. I didn't feel like transforming him and back into the big guy, but yeah. Here's Megatron's tank mode. Oh, and by the way, you can rotate it all the way around. The only problem is that you cannot rotate it up and down. So basically, it's stuck like that. It basically stays the same. Doesn't change. Yeah, so yeah, that's his tank. And yeah, let's take a look at the box real quick. So, as we have the symbol for the Autobots in the back, we have a Decepticon, some type of symbol in the background. Do not know, it could stand for the city that he is in or something. I forgot the name of the city. But here we have the nice artwork of Megatron. And honestly, it looks quite good. I really like it. Megatron seems very terrifying in this picture. And as you can see, he's a Voyager class. Voyager class. Just like Optimus Prime right there. And yeah. That's pretty much Megatron. It's box. And well, let's get into the actual Megatron part. Well, I do not have any Decepticons, but that's in tank mode. But the point is, this is a very large tank, and it looks really good for a Megatron tank mode. I honestly really like it. It looks really good. I don't know if it's the best because the front is a little loose, but either way, I am really like this figure, and I recommend you guys pick him up. Actually, I'm really liking the Siege toys right now. They're all really good toy sets. Yeah, so, yeah, as you can see, we have a detailed tank right here. You got the nice red look, red highlights, silver highlights, and, of course, you have that, paint all over it. There's more. I just gotta say one thing. There's the, whole entire gray paint that they did with it. It's more on here than any other figure I've ever seen for the Siege toys right now, and maybe even others, but point is, I don't really care. I just like the figure. I just go with it because it may look bad, but at least it's not on at least it's not on the cheek of Megatron's head. Because I've seen multiple toys having that way because they all made it pretty much different in every picture. So, every toy is made differently with different paint in. But point is, yeah, this Megatron is very cool. And, yeah, as you can see, he has his G1 blaster right there. And he has, like, this stabby blade right there, yeah. Oh, there's the crouch, too. So, yeah, that's pretty much his tank mode, and, he's a pretty basic tank mode. It takes him 17 steps to transform him. You can, take Cog and put him on there if you want. I'm not going to be using Cog for this video. I'll maybe do a video after this with, just the Voyagers where I just put, like, Optimus Prime and Cog together, or I might just do a video with, Megatron. Point is, Megatron's a good figure. I recommend you guys pick it up, and, yeah. You guys ready for robot mode? Because I think it may be time for robot mode. But, yeah, pretty much the tank is pretty good. I would recommend you to pick it up. And, yeah, let's get into robot mode. So, the first thing you want to do for when he's in tank mode is to really just put the feet up like this. And, well, you're going to want to start with the lower half. Now, as you can see, these pop out and up. You're going to want to push it up. You're going to, alrighty. So, right here, you have the crouch, right? First thing you're going to do for the crouch, so you have this, and you have that. You want to go here, pull this, give me a second. Okay, yeah, I was doing it right. I forgot that you gotta push it like this to untab it. Then pull this part's lever right out, like that, and then push that back. Same as the last one, same as the other side. You do the exact same thing for the other side. And, yeah. Now you're gonna wanna, now you have these, right? You're gonna wanna take it, and you're gonna wanna flip it upward. Just like push this out, whatever you wanna call it. I called it flip, because you're basically flipping it out. And then, yeah, you have that. Now do the exact same thing for the other side. And, yeah, now you got that flipped out and all of that. Now you want to do this to the foot. And you got the entire thing out. Do the exact same thing to the other side. Flip that up. There you go. Push it down. Push it down. Push this in. Push this in. Pull this out. And pull this out. Yeah, you got the feet right there. Oh, and you're going to want to rotate the feet. See here, there's the rotating joint. You're going to want to just take it, rotate it around like that. And all of that. Now, what I should have done in the beginning, I just realized this now. You should have already pulled this thing out. Because this is actually the blade. And, yeah. Don't make that mistake, trust me. It will be harder to get out as time goes on. But I'll do the blade after this. So, now that you have the lower feet of Megatron down, now you're gonna want to move up to here. So, first thing you want to do is pull this out, pull that out. Ugh. Go like that. There, now you have it like this. You're gonna want to do this, okay? And now, for the next step, you want to go to the back. You're gonna want to pull this apart like that. So now you have it like this, okay? You're gonna also want to go right here. There's two little things right here. You're gonna want to flip them back, and there you go. You got that part done. Now to focus on this. You're gonna flip this part. Give me a sec. You're gonna want to take this and yeah, push this down and you know what? This is very confusing. Sorry, guys. I'm getting very confused on what to do next. Oh my gosh. And I just thought I got this down. Oh, bummer. Okay. So you got that. So I just honestly flipped this under. It will help you get it to transform out of tank mode. I just think you should do it that way. It's a better way of doing it, and an easier way of transforming him. Now you pulled that back. You're gonna wanna take these two, fold it in like this, and do the exact same thing for the other side, and then they'll just snap in. Then you wanna go back to right here. rotate this back up, and there you go. Now you're going to want to push this into this. Now you're going to want to go to here, and you're going to want to go right here and just push it in. The exact same thing for the other side. Push it in. There you go. Now you got that part done. Now you're going to want to take the entire backpack and flip it back down like this. Give me a sec. You're going to want to push it down once it gets there. And then it'll just stick right there. Yeah. Now you're going to want to pull up the head so it looks like that. And yeah. Now you're going to want to flip out the hands. And yeah, now go to the cannon and flip it around. And there you go. You got Megatron. And now for the sword. So as you can see, it's a little weird. You're gonna wanna turn it like this. Okay, so you got that. Do the exact same thing for the other side. So it looks like this. And then you're gonna wanna flip this around like that. Go to right here. Push this back and have it tab in on the top. And do the exact same thing for the next. Have it both tab in like that. And there you go. You form the sword. Now you can tab it in and plug it in right there. I honestly like doing it because the cannon deserves to be on this arm. And I think the sword should go on this arm. But you can put the sword anywhere you want. I just think it goes better right in this arm. And the cannon goes better on this arm because I'm just one of those guys who likes having the cannon on the G1 arm that he originally had it on. Now, if you were one of those guys, then you understand. If you weren't, then you can put it on any arm if you want because you can just. They come separately. It doesn't come together on the arm. You can place it on any arm as you wish. I just keep it on this arm. It's all your decision. You just do what you want. And, yeah. Just do what you want, guys. Just do what you want. It's your toy. You decide what you want to do with it. Point is, you got Megatron right here. Let's get up closer on the head. As you can see, we have Megatron's head. As you can see, I got the one without there being any smudge marks on its face, and I'm okay with that other than just the helmet, but I'm okay with that because it just reminds me a lot of him originally. Now, as you can see, there's that right there. I think it's okay, but yeah, if you don't like it, the things or the silver paint, you could probably just remove it by yourself. It's one of those tricky. It's not that hard from what I've heard. But yeah, if you guys don't like it, then you could just remove the paint or look for one that does not have it on. But honestly, if I were you, I would look for one that does not have it on like the face because I did not like it on the face. It did not look good, and I was able to find this one without it. In fact, it was one of the last Voyagers that they had at the Target that I got this at. And, yeah. Apparently, my friend from Wolfpack 2022, he wanted this figure, and he could not find it when he was there. And he was there last Wednesday. And I was there today and picked up this figure. So, yeah, maybe he needs to look some more. But point is, subscribe to his channel, guys. He has a Skytread toy review for that. And he also has a Bumblebee Studio Series toy review if you're a fan of Bumblebee. And he also does comic book reviews on the original Transformers. He has a couple of them. Go check that video out. And, yeah. Check out his story videos of Transformers 2 if you like it. He makes really... I'm mostly the one who comes up with the storylines, but he does it the way he wants it, and I just make it look, well, we make it look good at the best we can. But, yeah, we just don't, it's not stop motion, it's just us, filming it as it goes. We're trying our best, guys, just give it a check, and I'm sure you guys will probably like it. It's pretty interesting, just give it a check. But, yeah, as I was saying, we have Megatron right here, and we have Optimus Prime right here, both from the Siege line, and well, I don't know, when I originally was in the store, and I saw this here last week when I got a Megatron, Optimus Prime when I was at Target, I originally went there with the intent to get Megatron. I did not get Megatron then mostly because I couldn't stand Optimus Prime. He just looked so good, so I'm like, you know what, I'm coming back for you, Megatron, but I'm getting Optimus Prime. But as you can see, Megatron has a thicker body sculpt than Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime has the skinnier body. But either way, they're both decently good figures. I would recommend you to pick them both up. Oh, and a reminder, guys, it's not like the Power of the Primes figures anymore. These are the Power of the Primes and the Prime War trilogy Transformers. They actually the Voyager class it cost $25, but now they cost 30 for the Voyagers, and I'm really upset. But point is, I am happy with wasting the money that I wasted on both of these figures because they're both really decent figures, and I really recommend you to pick them up. If you really are a big fan of G1 looks, both Optimus Prime, he's good in his mode. I really love the tank for Megatron. I really think that you guys should get Megatron if you are fans of Megatron. I personally did not have a good Megatron, but that's why I picked up this guy, and I'm glad I picked him up because it just looks really good, and I would recommend you guys to pick him up. Now, as you can see, when it comes to height-wise, Megatron is taller, clearly. But either way, let's bring in the other Siege toys, or at least the ones I have near me right now, which is pretty much everyone I have bought so far. And yeah, here's Cog 2. Yeah, so as you can see, these are the Siege toys. Cog is bigger deluxe. But yeah, Megatron is pretty much taller than everyone here. And yeah, I am looking forward to the future of these toy lines. I'm really looking forward for the new ones that are coming out in April, apparently, and where I am at, it will be coming out in April. If you live in Michigan, it will be coming out in April 30th. Yeah, that's all I know. But I know that they're already hitting stores around the world right now. In some states, with right now with Ironhide, Prowl, and Six Shot, and the basically all the Wave 2 toys. But yeah, right now I am just happy with the Wave 1 toys. They look really good. I would recommend you to pick them all up because they're all good. But if I was going to be serious, I would pick up Sideswipe and Cog first, then pick up these two, and then pick up Hound. Hound would have to be, even though he has a really cool design, I'd recommend you to pick him up later on because I don't think he's that worth it. I think if you want him, then get him, but I would recommend you to pick up these four first. So yeah, this will wrap up my reviews for this for this for this wave. Most of them, I'm not sure if I'll get any. If I'm not sure what's going to be happening if I'm going to buy any others for right now, but I do know that I am planning on getting um, Ironhide and Hound because well, not, I'm planning on getting Ironhide and Prowl because I really like those two, so yeah, I'm planning on getting those two and Red Alert, but I'm not sure about any other figure, so I'll just have to figure it out. If I do a review on them, then you'll see them, but yeah, I'll talk to you later, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye.